Hello, welcome back to Basics of Mechatronics class. In this session, I would like to demonstrate you how to monitor existing parameter of our mechatronic system using several softwares. The software we are going to use are Arduino IDE and MATLAB. So what I want to show you here is mainly about the texting or the scripting. Alright. Previously we have done about constructing minimum requirement for the programming or the template. So now I'm starting my explanation from here. So what I do is I'm taking analog reading from A0. So there is a sensor analog connected to A0, and I'm obtaining the information about the angular position, let's say, and it results in integer, integer starting from 0 up to 1023. 0 corresponds with minimum angle and 1023 corresponds with maximum angle. Okay, and then to read the result, we have to run this script. So this is serial print ln. So this program aims to show what we have got above. So previously we obtain v as integer, and then we want to print this out on our screen on the computer. Alright, to run this, we have to run serial begin in the setup area. Serial.begin 9600. It represents baud rate. It determines how fast how many data delivered or sent within a second. Okay, this one is serial print, and we put delay as much as 10 milliseconds for stability reason. Without this delay, our computer will use the entire memory to perform the calculation or to perform communication. So to minimize computation effort, I put delay as much as 10 milliseconds. Alright, and then once we complete this programming, we compile this, and then we download the program from the computer to the Arduino, and then we monitor this on serial plotter. So this one is representing information we collect from sensor. Okay, here let me show you that the vertical axis is at most 1023 because of 10 bits analog to digital converter. On the other hand, in x-axis, it represents index. So this one is the number of data we have collected. So it actually, this one is not representing time in second. I think to convert this into seconds or minutes, we need external component, which is a clocking component. Here we don't have any. So what we get is index of data. Right, now let's do this using MATLAB. As usual, we have to create the template first. Minimum requirement for the programming: clear, close all, CLC, A equal to Arduino, and then a for looping, as we have learned before. Now, okay, let me introduce you this dummy variable. T is a matrix with size of 1 times 10,000. Yeah, so this is a matrix where all elements is equal to 0. Yeah, similar to that, I'm constructing a new matrix, yeah, which is V. All component is 0, yeah, and the size of the matrix is 1 by 10,000. Yeah, okay. These two matrix will be used for plotting purpose, yeah, because showing or interpreting the data graphically requires plot command, yeah, as shown here. But right now, yeah, the T and V are still zeros, yeah. Okay, and here I'm declaring tick. So this command, yeah, determining 0 second. Yeah, so when I'm executing this, the computer, yeah, my computer will be starting counting the time. Yeah, I'm executing this. Yeah, and once I execute talk, yeah, it will provide us time information, how many times have been elapsed, yeah, since the tick executed. Yeah, so when I execute this, the T is equal to 0. If I execute this one 5 seconds later, and then the TI will be equal to 5 seconds. So precisely representing the time at which I'm executing this command. Yeah. Okay, so now what I do is running the for looping, yeah, starting from I equal to 1 up to length of T. Yeah, here the length of T is 10,000. So the looping will be done, yeah, 10,000 times. Okay, so if the EI has reached its maximum, the for looping will stop automatically. Yeah. Okay, now consider that I is currently equal to 1. Yeah. When I equal to 1, then what I do is reading the voltage. Voltage equals to read voltage. Yeah. This command is totally different from analog read, yeah, as we did on Arduino IDE. It becomes voltage equal to read voltage A. Yeah, A is representing the Arduino or the hardware. This one is the connection, yeah, between the Arduino and the sensor. Since I'm connecting the sensor to A0, so what I do is I put A0 here. Yeah, I think it has to be prime, yeah, not double prime. Please check it out by yourself. Yeah, I think I was mistaken. And then this is declaring the time, yeah, at which I'm reading the read voltage. And then the voltage I've got here, yeah, is declared to be the ith element of matrix V. Yeah, so this command is filling up the ith element of the matrix of T. Yeah, and this one is filling up the matrix or updating the elements of matrix, the ith element of voltage matrix. Yeah. Okay, now if I is less than 1001, yeah, okay, you can set this any number here, 1001, which means that if the data is still less than 1001, yeah, I'm plotting the data, yeah, from element number 1 to element number I. Yeah, let's say I is equal to 10, so I'm just plotting T from the first element up to the 10th element. Yeah, so only 10 points of data I'm plotting. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, yeah, if the I is greater than this, I plot this one up to starting from I, yeah, I minus 100, yeah, up to I. Yeah, so I is the latest index, yeah, and this one is the latest minus 100 index. Suppose that I is currently 200, yeah, it will be 200 minus 100, it will be 100 up to 200. Yeah, so what I do is that I am plotting the data for 100 latest data. Yeah, this is time, this is voltage. Yeah, this is the closing of if condition. Here I'm entitling the figure, yeah, or the plot. What I do is I'm printing, yeah, the current voltage as the title of the plot here. Yeah, okay, this is the limit of x-axis. Yeah, this one is the limit of y-axis. I'm declaring delay or pause as much as 0.01 second. Yeah, okay, in Arduino IDE the delay is in millisecond, in MATLAB is in second, so that's why I put 0.01 here. Okay, so this is the result. Yeah, here is the demonstration. Yeah, the voltage is rising when I'm rotating the potentiometer clockwise. When I rotate this in counterclockwise direction, the graphical data is decreasing, yeah, or lowering. Okay, this is more interesting in my opinion because I have two analog sensors. Yeah, one of them is connected to A0, one of them is connected to A1. Okay, I'm rotating the first one now. All robotic arm is moving, and then only one robotic arm is moving. Both is moving synchronously. Yeah, so the data is representing the position of robotic arm real time. Yeah. Okay, so this is a simulation of 2 degree of freedom system robotic arm. Yeah, we can monitor this real time. Imagine that this potentiometer is installed around this pin. Yeah, so the angle of this potentiometer represents the angular position of this one. Yeah, meanwhile this potentiometer, yeah, at which is installed here, yeah, represents the angular position of the secondary robotic arm. Yeah, that's all my presentation. Thank you very much and see you again in the next session.